kaboom. This is what I'm going to use this time. This is called Cement All, and it's called Rapid Set. Look at this, sets in 1 hour, fast, strong, durable. 55-pound bag, just add water. This is a hydraulic cement product. And here they've got some guys here. Concrete repair, underlayment, anchoring, industrial grouting, casting, a multi-purpose repair material, and non-shrinking grout. High strength, very fast setting, durable, non-shrink, hardens underwater even. Interior and exterior. Why on earth did I not try that stuff to begin with? You saw the other stuff I used. I used a material, what was it? A thin set material, a non-shrinking and elastic thin set material. It cost me like 30 bucks a bag instead of $5 or $6 a bag, and I thought that was going to work okay. And in some areas it stuck. It stuck really nicely on the sides. On the sides it worked, but on the insides, you know, right in here, that worked fine. But on the outside of this, it just flaked off. This other stuff flaked all over. Thin set. Is thin set the right material to use to try to float out wood steps? No. I'm gonna try this Cement All this time. Rapid set. So I'm gonna have to get another bag of that, and that's okay. I'll get that tomorrow or something. The first thing I wanted to do was go ahead and caulk this, and then I'm gonna put 2 coats of sealer. Now, I could put the coats of sealer on today, but I'm not going to. I want to let this stuff dry and cure overnight, and then I'll put 2 coats of sealer on there, and that'll kind of coat the wood so that when I put that Cement All on there, it's not going to soak right into the wood and lose its bond. And maybe that's what was happening before. I have no idea. You know, like I say, it's a work in progress. If I asked 25 different tile guys, 25 different concrete guys what to use on here, they're going to give me 25 different answers, and some of the answers are going to be, guess what? I'm not sure what you should use out there. You're on exterior conditions, you're up in the mountains, you're up where it's going to freeze, and you get snow 7-8 times a year in the winter, and you want to seal over it, or you want to paint over it, and you want it to look like concrete. What to do? So I think, for the sake of argument, I am going to use this Cement All. And people laughed at me about grouting everything, all these stones, with that Cement All, and they thought that's never going to work. That's going to crack out. That's going to expand. When the snow gets here, when the water gets here, the water's going to get down between the hairline cracks, and it's going to expand, and it's going to freeze, and it's going to crack out much more. And you can see in the areas where it already cracked out, you know, on the joints. And I went ahead and put some caulking in there, and I went 1 full year with that, and probably before winter here, I'll probably put something else. See, you can see where the hairline cracks are in between the joints, and see, here's another little hairline crack. If I don't get that before the winter, and the water comes and the water gets down in there, it can do damage to my base. I've got decomposed granite base in there, and it could do some damage to that. And then when the water gets down in there, it can expand when it freezes, and it could crack my grout out. See, here's another hairline crack in there, see? And that's in the grout. But overall, I'm pretty happy. See, there's another one there. I can I'll get some more caulking at the store, and it's a grout caulking. See there, I can see a little bit, but overall the stuff stuck in there, and it didn't like break out in chunks and raise up the natural stone that was on here. See, doesn't that look nice? I used that cement all, and so when it dries, it's going to look like concrete. See, when it dries, it's going to be that color. So I know the stairs are going to be a lighter color, don't I? After it gets all done, it's not going to be as dark as this thin set after it got after it dried and everything. So when I use that stuff, the rapid set cement all, when I use it, once I float it over, then I'm gonna have to float this section over too, you know. And when I put it in there, not only it's gonna go from here down, I'm gonna put a little skin layer over this and over that, so that everything turns out the same. Okay, work in progress. And before I put it down, I'll have some more caulking. When I go to the store, I'll get some more caulking, and I don't know if I'll use this acrylics latex silicone plus. I might use some big stretch material or something, but obviously I want to get these cracks to see the hairline crack along there. There's a little bit more. In some areas it didn't crack at all. See, right in through here is fine, but then there's a little hairline crack there, and there's some there, which means when it rains, water comes down in here, it seeps through that and it gets underneath the stairs. It does that, it can start doing damage underneath the stairs and cause mold and mildew and fungus to start growing. See there, look at that one there. And then of course we need to get that step and up in there, along there. So all that, I don't have to do that right this minute. I can do that after I seal these stairs, you know, with 2 coats of sealer before I put the cement all down. The other thought was, okay, when I put the cement all down there, wouldn't that seal that up? Well, yeah, maybe, but I'm going to put such a thin layer on there that it might crack out. Because before, I thought by putting this much on here, I don't think that's going to crack out, but son of a gun, in certain areas it did. Okay, so there's another something I'm going to do. Hey, stick around. I'll put this on a whole video series, part 1, part 2, part 3, maybe, or titled different things. Keep watching my videos and you'll see how I'm going to repair this never-ending stair repair. You should have seen the toilet that I did. I called it never-ending toilet tank internal water leak repair, and it had 9 parts to it. Now here we go again outside with the never-ending concrete stair repair. Well, it happened to be wood, and like I say, these were 20 years old, and they just had paint over this, and the paint was all bad and was peeling up, and it had all kinds of cracks in it and stuff. Yeah, I could have just painted it and called it good, but all of these stairs, if you put a level on here, it's not sloping. It should slope out and down, and these are sloping in the wrong direction. So whoever installed these stair stringers before they put all this stuff up, they didn't do a very good job, did they? They should have checked all that. And so I checked when I installed these top 2 were all dry rotted, and I repaired all that. When I repaired this whole deck, you'll have to see that how to repair a dry rot deck repair or something like that. I'll have all those videos on my playlist, on my video channel, of course, so that you can see how that's done. These two were so dry rotted out, I had to cut them out and take them out. And when I reinstalled these two, I made sure that the back end was tilted up so that these two, I put a level on these two, they're already sloping out, but I still need to skin them with my concrete material so that it all looks the same when I get all done. Yes, I'll be happy to see this project complete. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.